Hi, welcome to What Made Drama Geo podcast where we talk about and recap our favorite dramas. And today we are going to be talking about Affair Episode 2. My name is
That's
Jasmine,
right.
and I am joined by my lovely co-host Linda. Linda, what's up?
Lovely Linda.
Lovely Linda. Listen, Linda, you are lovely.
No, we are not doing that.
Listen, Linda, listen.
No.
Listen, Linda, listen.
I mean, he was really cute, though. Let's be honest. He was adorable.
He was.
Oh, but to answer your question,
Yes, how was everything going?
everything's going freaking great. We were literally just talking about, well, I forgot because I'm supposed to be going on a trip the end of this year, and Jazz was like, well, what are we going to do when you leave for 2 weeks? And I was like, oh, shoot. It literally didn't click in.
She's just gonna leave me hanging, y'all. She wasn't even gonna offer to record anything for you. She was just gonna leave.
No, it didn't register in my mind because there's a possibility that it's still up in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We'll figure something out. If you leave, we'll figure
will.
something out for anyone.
We'll let you
We'll do
guys know.
something fun. Yeah.
For sure. And we'll definitely let you guys know. Our plans too. The end of December. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
But
she's not even taking me with her either. She's just going on a trip out of the country. She's not even gonna take me with her.
Well, Jazz doesn't want to go.
You didn't ask.
No. Well, I didn't think that because you just came back from a vacation, so I didn't think that your company would allow you to go.
Another one.
I mean, if you can.
I got PTO.
Oh.
I still have
Okay.
a passport.
Do you have? Well, that's the issue. Oh my God! Yeah. Well, you kind of need a passport.
Just hide me in your suitcase. I'll be fine.
Yeah, and then when they start seeing like you moving around, we're all gonna just get in trouble.
I can stay still.
For how long? No.
See? See?
Okay, for viewers that's listening on Spotify, she literally froze. So
I froze. I just said still.
Yeah,
See?
she did, right.
Still.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good, Jazz.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. You should be.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I will take you, put you in my suitcase. I had to think about that.
I might die of suffocation. But other than that, I'll stay still.
Yeah, guys. That's right. Literally.
No. You enjoy your vacation.
I will enjoy my vacation, and I'm not coming. I'm just kidding. I have to come back.
Yeah, you have to come back.
Who knows? If I really fall in love with that place, I really just might not come back. You never know.
Who's gonna take care of
I might
Timo
move there.
and Taika? But who's gonna take care of Timo? The auntie.
Their mom and dad.
The auntie. Auntie Linda.
No. 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 But yeah, how are you doing? You asked me how I was doing. What about you?
I'm doing alright. Yeah, nothing too new. You know. Just...
Well, you don't sound too excited.
Well, I'm not going on vacation soon, but
But you just came back from one.
I did just come back from one. It was only like a 2 to 3 day vacation. It wasn't that big of a deal. But I mean, it was a big deal because I saw June. But other than that, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just tired. It's been a long week.
We are tired, aren't we?
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anything really new has happened this past week in my life. Just stress with work. Yeah. So we need to make this podcast a success so I don't have to go back to work. That's basically what I'm saying.
So you guys heard what Jazz said. Please support us. Please support us. If you guys can, like, comment, subscribe, and share with
everyone you know.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't gonna say everyone, but Jazz says everyone. I was just gonna say if you guys have any friends or anybody that loves like GL series contents or anything like that, then yeah.
Make your parents listen. Make your grandmas listen.
Yes, your
dogs,
aunts and uncle,
cats,
niece,
guinea pigs,
exactly.
Anyone that can hear, make them listen.
We're all equal.
Everyone's equal. So, we don't discriminate.
Yes. Exactly. So please, you guys, support us so we don't have to go back to work.
Yeah. We would appreciate it. We would really appreciate it.
We really would.
Who wouldn't want to just sit around and talk about GL dramas all day? We could do that.
Honestly, the best freaking job in the world.
Wouldn't you guys want to listen?
With the best supporters in the world.
Yes.
Right.
We need to come up with a name for you guys. We'll have to think about that at some point.
We do. It would be nice to have like a little a name for our community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something we'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
That would be really cute.
You guys can think about it too if you want. If you want to throw any out there, put them in the comments.
Yeah, if you guys have any names that you guys would think would be cute for our GL podcast, wouldn't be a drama. That would be really cool. Just drop it down in the comments below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, let's not talk about it.
This is episode 2, right?
Episode 2. So we left off with following Juan to the bookstore in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the mall. And they had that conversation, and then all of a sudden X shows up. What a coincidence. X shows up.
Because that's wherever Juan is,
Ek is there. Far away. He's not very far, is he?
No, like, you're like, bro, why are you always where Juan is? Because, guys, it's not that he shows up, he's stalking her. There's a big difference. Okay? He is stalking the woman. He's like, why? Why are you always there? How do you know where she's at? This is weird. It's really strange, you know? And, yeah, so he shows up, and...
Even Juan is surprised. She's like, why are you here? He's like, oh, I just want to talk. Like, I got done with my study group, and I decided to come get something to eat, and I saw you come in with your friends, and I just wanted to talk. It was just a coincidence.
Like sure.
Okay, coincidence.
Like, all right. Coincidence, huh? Like, coincidence, no.
Coincidence.
And then, who's also there? Playing, because she...
Yeah, because she was already there.
Yep, she was already there because she saw, and what ends up happening, she ends up confronting him, basically, and is like, are you the one that keeps... Yeah, she's like, are you the one that keeps calling Juan? Like, do you like her? Right?
Yeah, she pretty much just calls him out like then and there.
It calls him out on his BS, basically.
Yeah.
I
think it's very telling, though, because right before Plang shows up, like, Juan's friends are like, hey, take this stuff, we're gonna go get something, you could pay for it, blah, blah, blah. And then Ek tries to, like, take he tries to take stuff from him, and she wouldn't let him. She's like, no, I got it. And then Plane comes in, she's like, oh, he's trying to be a gentleman, let him carry it for you, and stuff. And it's just like, Plane, what are you doing?
Yeah. Ma'am, go away, because, I mean, don't go away, but...
Right. Stop
Are
helping.
You instigating?
Stop helping him.
Yeah. Exactly.
But...
We don't like this man.
Plane doesn't like him either, but...
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't like him, but she helps him. Weird.
Juan definitely doesn't like him.
Yeah. So then, obviously, Juan gets a phone call from, I'm not sure, probably her friends, and she's like, well, I gotta go. And then you see, next is, Ek and Playing, they're on the rooftop, talking, and, you know, he's basically like, hey, like, can you help me, win Juan over? And Playing's like, I don't know about that, you know.
Well, because she kind of asks him, too. She's like, what do you want to do with your life, like, in the future? Like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I mean, I think you have to ask my parents that. And stuff. Yep. You kind of get a little bit into X's family life a little bit. Because he's like, yeah, you have to ask my family what I'm going to be doing in the future. Because I really don't have that much say in it. And Plank kind of asks him, like, do your parents not love you or something? It's like, wow, Plank, you don't just ask people that.
I know. I was like, girl.
Like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, because like, you don't know how people are, you know, like, their relationship with their family members. You don't know.
Yeah. But, so yeah, we get that little conversation with them.
Yep.
And yeah, Ek is pretty much asking Plank to help him with Juan.
Right.
Because he wants to be with Juan.
Right.
And I think Plank says you think about it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get another scene. We get the next scene with, is it Playing in the bathtub?
She's in the bathtub.
Yeah, she's kind of reminiscing about it. And she's like, who doesn't even know what they want to do in the future?
Exactly.
Because she's kind of looking down on him a little bit, because she's like, I know what I want to do in the future. I know I can take care of Juan when we're adults, and he can't even take care of Juan, and he wants to be with him. And it's like, yeah, you could take care of Juan in the future if you wanted. Tell her how you feel.
Exactly. But
talk to her.
She doesn't. And this is why we're in this predicament.
Yeah.
Aren't we? Yep, so then obviously, you have playing in the shower. She's like reminiscing, or not reminiscing. She's kind of going back on thinking about the conversation that she had with Egg or whatever. And then who wants to talk to her?
Juan.
Yep, you have one. One wants to talk to.
They share a bath together.
They do. They have a bathtub scene. But Juan asks playing like, "Are you still mad?" And playing's basically like,
no, I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah, as long as if you feel guilty, then you're forgiven.
Yeah.
And then they share a bathtub together, and you guys,
best friends.
Okay.
Best friends do that all the time.
Right, exactly. I take baths with my best friend. Like, come on, it's so totally normal.
Why wouldn't you? Save water.
Yeah.
Get a little massage in there too.
Exactly, you guys. Little massage. Your friend massage you. You share water. You're helping.
You're helping the environment.
Exactly. Why not take a bath with your best friend? Why? Jazz, please tell me how that sounds.
What?
Tell me realistically how that sounds.
I mean, unless my best friend is someone I'm also dating, then it wouldn't be a problem. But if it's just my best friend, then no, I can't do that.
Exactly, you guys.
I can't.
Because let's get this.
Them. I would have to be dating them.
Exactly. Because, you guys, let's get this one thing straight. You are not taking a bath with your freaking best friend. Like,
with candles everywhere.
Exactly. Unless you're, like, attracted to them. And massaging. You're giving each other massages. And you're in that close proximity. They're literally, like, it's like...
Back to
one's back... Yes, back to... No, there's no way.
That's suspicious.
That's very suspicious. Very suspicious,
I mean, hey, they're close. They've been with each other since they were little. They're close. What? What's
I
that
guess.
Look for? Why are you looking like that for?
It's kind of like, like the glass is very, very clear, and just they don't, like. Okay. So,
anyway, they have a conversation in this bath.
Yes.
They're not just having a bath.
No. They have a conversation, and the conversation is basically, what is it? One basically saying she needs to get ready for med school.
Mm-hmm.
And playing's like, oh wow, you're like really taking this serious, huh?
Yeah.
And this, you guys, this part is very important. Because you will understand like later down the line why it's important. Why she wants to actually go to med school.
Become a doctor.
And why she's studying hard, yes, to become a doctor. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
playing him and asking, she's like, is this something that you love, or are you just trying to impress me? And one doesn't say anything.
Yeah, but we all know.
And then freaking playing, she goes and compares her and Ek. She's like, you and Ek are so alike. And then even Juan's like, why are you bringing up Ek right now?
Yeah, like that's weird.
We're in a bath together. We're best friends
in a
bath. And you're bringing up Ek. Why? Mm-hmm. But yeah, even Juan got annoyed. And Plain just keeps talking about Egg.
And I'm like, girl, do you like him instead? For real. And I'm like, so she obviously is bringing him up. And, Juan basically says, which I feel like this is such a weakness. She basically says she believes everything that Pling says. Mm-hmm. And it's really important. Because like we said, you guys will obviously understand down the line why it's really important. When you have so much trust in somebody,
yeah,
like, and you trust them blindly, you guys, to the point where your mind is clouded, like you can't really think for yourself, you can't make decisions for yourself. That's really bad, and this is why I say it's a weakness. I think it's a weakness for Juan, because I think she put too much trust in Playing, and I'm not saying Playing has bad intentions for her. She doesn't, but she essentially Juan can't really think for herself really right now because she really trusts what Playing says, but you guys will understand more down the line why I say this and why I think it's really important right now. But yeah, I really I didn't really I think in that scene and watching it over again, it made me really think like that because you can see why things ended up happening the way that they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The next thing we get is um Playing wakes up from a dream that she has about her and Juan, and she starts
Mm-hmm.
questioning, like, what are
Yep.
my feelings for Juan? And so
Yep.
she
She
what she does what every baby gay does. She Googles it.
literally Googles it because this is true. Every
Who
baby gay
hasn't?
pop most.
Yeah. Who hasn't Googled stuff like that before? I have. I'll admit
I
it.
have
I
too.
have. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have.
I have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she Googles it. She's like, what
Sure
happens
does.
if I have feelings for my best friend and that is also a girl? And
Yeah.
yeah, she starts reading some stuff and she's like, oh my god, this tracks. She's like, I feel
Uh-huh.
this way. I feel
Mm-hmm.
jealous. Like, I notice little things about my best friend that other people probably wouldn't. Like
Yeah.
her smile. Like she's in love with Juan's smile.
In love.
In love with Juan's smile.
Yes.
In love with Juan
Yes.
in general.
Like
But
to the point where she says when she smiles, it puts her in a good mood.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like to that extent.
Yeah.
But
So
yes.
yeah,
So going back. Mm-hmm.
she's finally coming to terms with it a little bit. And then Juan pops in while she's
Sure
having
does.
this crisis. And Juan's curious. She's like, what are you looking at? And Play's trying real hard to like
Yeah.
hide her computer. She does not want Juan to see what she's looking at.
She doesn't want to be found out.
She doesn't want to be found out yet. Or ever. But yeah, she pretty much tells Juan, she's like, don't come in my room unless I give you permission to.
Right.
She pulls the boss card.
She does. She really pulls a boss card.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Juan just like, just come down for breakfast whenever you're done.
Yeah. Yep. And she said she was like working on music or a song. Word. We go into where?
Playing Calls Ek.
And this, you guys, I will say is
She wants to meet up with him.
Stupidity. Stupidity to the max. Okay. Because she wants to meet up with Ek.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys already know how I feel about Ek, how we feel about Ek. Now, Jazz, what
He's
the
Linda's
heck?
favorite character. Huh? Yeah.
I'm literally flicking you off in my mind right now. I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble if I actually flick you off. But
Yeah, don't do that.
Um
Do
so
afterwards.
okay, I will when we're not filming. Okay, so basically Playing asks to meet up with Ek, and Jazz, why the hell does she want to meet up with this man?
She wants to know what his intentions
What his dream
really
is.
are.
Yes.
And what his dream
Yes.
is.
And what the heck does this delusional man say his freaking dream is?
Well, he had to think about it for a little bit. So he took the night to think about it.
Yep.
And then when they meet up at his favorite spot, which is a little sketchy, but they meet up at his favorite spot. And he tells her that he figured out what his dream was, and his dream is to be with Juan. His dream is
Which
to
is
start a family with Juan.
You guys, which is crazy talk.
Mm.
Crazy, because when you are putting your dream, like you're saying, my dream is to be with this person, like, okay.
I mean, in some ways, it's a little romantic. Like, I can get it in some situations. It could be romantic.
In what world, Jazz? In like a freaking fairy tale world? No, Jazz, that's crazy.
So,
Because dreams
No.
are like no, dreams like, okay, I want this to be my dream job, or I want to like stop world hunger, or I don't know, whatever it is, but like I want to be with this person knowing but like he's it's only cute. It's only cute when he's not who he like delusional and a psychopath. It's cute. And it's romantic that way, but we know who he is.
I'm not trying to defend Ek, okay? I'm just saying, one of my dreams is to fall in love with someone and start a family. That's one of my dreams, Linda.
Jazz.
Are you saying
Which
I'm
is
creepy?
No, I'm saying it's super lovely, but are you're a
I don't have a
freaking kind
specific
person.
I don't have a specific person in mind. No.
no, not only do it's, but you're also very kind, genuine.
Thank you.
Egg is a little bit in the head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
So, And with that mindset, like with how he is, you know that he will go to such lengths to be with this person, whether it's literally anything he would do. So that's a little bit different. So obviously with us knowing a little bit about him with the context, it's a little bit different when he says that his dream is to be with Juan. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. Because we also see a little bit of who Ek is in this scene as well. Because Juan's asking him, I think she asked him about his dating history. And he says that he's dated other girls before, but they don't last long because he gets bored, basically. And
you're like, bro, who are you?
And he likes Juan because she's not like most girls. And Playing is like, oh, well, you can't date Juan because she's just like most girls. Like, she is most girls. So you can't date her.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to talk him out of it, but she's not doing a very good job.
No. And then what ends up happening, Jazz?
Oh, God,
what does she freaking do? She what?
She does a lot. She agrees to help him.
She agrees to help this little man, guys. She agrees. Why would you agree?
He's still a boy in this scenario. You can say that.
Okay, she agrees to help little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you do that? Yeah. Why?
She agrees to help him.
Which is crazy talk, crazy work. And so obviously after this scene, we get like a little bit of what Ek when he was younger, and
we do. I feel bad for Baby Ek. Baby Ek didn't do anything wrong.
I agree. I do agree with that.
He just wanted a guitar.
Mm-hmm. And so
that's the only time I really felt bad for Ek until like probably the end of the series. But yeah, I felt bad for Baby Ek.
So you kind of see like his relationship with his parents since younger, and you do feel bad for him. But that doesn't.
It doesn't excuse
his behavior as an adult whatsoever.
Right.
But yeah, so then we have that scene, and then we also have the scene where Playing basically telling Juan that she thinks Ek is a great guy and would be good for her.
Your face. The look on your face.
You guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, if you guys are listening on Spotify, guys,
you gotta watch on both. You gotta listen on Spotify and watch on YouTube. Because Linda's facial expressions are top tier.
Thank you, but I'm just.
I know.
I just don't understand. Yeah. I am annoyed with Playing. I really am.
Yeah.
I think we all are.
Juan is. If Juan's like, why? What? Because Playing's like,
why do you keep meddling?
Juan's like, Playing's like, I'm rooting for you too. Juan's like, why? Like, there is no us two. Like, we're not a thing.
Playing's basically like, they need to stop being so attached to each other.
She's like, yeah, it's about time you got a boyfriend. Why?
Yeah, and Juan's like basically saying, this is not what she wants, but if this is what Playing wants, then okay, so be it. Two can play at that game.
Juan will do whatever Playing says.
Yes, and you guys, this is why we say that it's bad. Because she has too much power. Juan is giving Playing too much power. But, she's crazy in love, clearly.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do in relationships, right? You just do whatever the other person says.
I mean,
no.
I would hope we would have boundaries.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. We would have boundaries. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so then we go into the school scene, basically, where...
Yeah, I feel bad
you have... Scene. Yeah, me too, because what ends up happening, Josh?
So, Playing goes to the library, because that's where she kind of goes when she wants to be alone. And she's in one of the bookshelves, one of the aisles, and she overhears a group of girls talking about her dad.
Yep.
And how he's having problems in the company that he works for. And what's going to happen if he loses everything and Playing's not going to be rich anymore, basically. And they're just pretty much talking crap on Playing.
Just going in.
Yeah. And then Playing just starts crying because she overhears it. Obviously, it's not fun to hear.
No.
So yeah, she has a little mini cry session in the library. So yeah, I felt bad for her in that sense.
And then
she wants to go and call Juan, but she stops herself from calling her.
Yeah, because obviously they got into an argument. So then, I do feel bad with play like sorry, I do feel bad for playing because like, we all know like school bullying is something that happens
Oh
as
yeah, it
which
sucks.
shouldn't happen and it sucks.
Yeah, first hand
And
experience, not fun.
oh, me too. Me too. Um and
Especially with something you can't control. Like, what Plank can't control what happens with her dad and his company.
mhm, she can't.
She can't. Yeah,
But obviously and she's going to get strays, because people first one they don't already like her as is because she's rich,
rich.
and two because they probably think that because she's rich she's like snobby or whatever it is,
Right.
And three, people just sometimes they don't need any reason, they just talk just to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
and yeah,
this next
so
scene is also pretty sad. Like this parts of this episode is just sad.
it is because we go into the scene where her dad, um he wants to
So trigger warning for anything that has to do with that.
yeah, trigger warning.
But he stops himself because Plank comes in, and you can tell he's emotional. He was crying. Like he doesn't want to do it, but he feels like it's his only way out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Plank walks in, and they have a conversation, and he asks her why she wasn't in bed yet, and she's like, "Oh, I was waiting for you to come home." And
he reassures her. Yeah.
Yeah, she asks him what's going on with the company, the problem, and he tells her, "Yeah, there's a problem, but I'm taking care of it."
Mm-hmm.
But he's trying to be strong for her because he wants to be the strong dad.
That's right. It was really heavy.
It was very.
You can clearly see, that he's going through some things. He's very stressed. Yeah, and like we said, he tries to reassure her that everything's okay. There's nothing going on. But yeah, so.
Yeah, we get a little bit of the scene with the dad still. Like he's at the company and.
Oh, okay.
Like,
a flashback.
Yeah, they're telling him.
Oh, was it a flashback?
He needs to. Yeah.
Yep.
He's telling them his coworkers are telling him that he needs to liquidate all of his access and his personal accounts and stuff because they think that he's corrupt, and he's like, "I'm not corrupt. You should know me by now. I wouldn't do that." Blah blah blah. But they don't trust him. So.
Which is weird to me because in that scene I feel like wasn't it a setup? Because there's no way. Did he get set up? I don't think they ever went more into that.
Explained it. I don't think they ever.
Yeah, because I feel like it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All we know is that he's the one that told them to do something, and they did it, and it ended up being really, really bad. And so now
I think he ended up trusting somebody that he shouldn't have, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
But they don't really go too much into it, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and then the next thing we get is Ek again. More and more
in
Ek.
this. Like, why is he in this episode so much? It really is.
Ek episode. But yeah, we see Ek. He gets accepted into the School of Business for college,
and
he's not very happy about it. But I mean,
no. But he's not happy about anything.
He's happy about
and
one.
if he is, but listen, even if he's happy about one, he has that little stupid look on his face,
That's just his face.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's just his face.
It's his character's face, not his real face.
Yeah. Not the actor. I'm sure the actor's just fine.
Yeah, it's the character. That's what we're talking about.
I'm sure the actor's fine. I don't know him in anything else, but I'm sure he's a great dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gets accepted into the School of Business. His mom comes in. She's happy. And she's like, "Yeah, your dad told me that he wasn't going to let you take over the company if you didn't get in." And he's like, "Seriously? Just because I didn't pass an exam, I wasn't going to be able to take over the company?" And she's like, "Well, it's not just that. It's some other stuff, too." But, yeah, he pretty much thought that he wasn't qualified.
Right.
Ever since he was a little kid. And it's like, that's kind of harsh, but all right. Not very good parents. But,
nope.
But yes, Ek wants to tell Juan that he got accepted. So he calls Plank to try and play matchmaker again and set up a meeting for them because he wants to tell her some good news. And Plank's like, "Well, what's the good news?" He's like, "I can't tell you. I have to tell Juan first, but I'll tell you afterwards."
Crazy.
And Plank is like, I'll try. Like, I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best. And I'm just like, Plank, why? Just stop.
Yeah.
If he wants to meet Juan so badly, let him figure it out.
Exactly. Like, you don't need to be in the middle of anything. Like, why is she trying to play matchmaker here?
Like, I would say he's
Oh,
a grown man, but he's not yet. But still, he could figure it out if he really wanted to.
exactly.
Like, you
And
don't
then
need to go with
so
me.
she ends up basically, telling Juan that she wants her to go buy guitar strings for her.
Mm.
Not and Juan not knowing that who is gonna magically appear at the freaking guitar store.
Well, she kind of figures out it's a setup because when she goes to the guitar place, um, the guy behind the counter is like, "Oh yeah, are you getting into guitar or whatever?" She's like, "Oh no, I'm just buying these for playing." And he's like, "Again? Like she just bought these. Did she already break them
Yep.
already?" And that's when Mom's like, "Wait a
Uh,
minute!" And then all of a sudden,
something's
"Hi, hey, what?" She's like, oh, "Heck, really?
like
Is
again.
this, is this another coincidence? Another coincidence?"
Oh,
Oh my god! Imagine you go somewhere and all of a sudden this person who's been trying to get with you just shows up,
yeah,
and you're
that's
like,
stalkering.
and you're like,
Stalking, sorry.
you're like, all right, first time, okay, it could happen, I guess,
Yeah.
and then it happens again. Like your brother or one of your friends tells you, "Hey, go pick up this thing for me," and you go, and then all of a sudden, "Hi, hey," and
Yeah.
it just
You're
happens
like,
again.
yeah.
You're like, "Why are you here? What?"
Yeah, like I'm sure that's stalking.
Yeah, that's
Like
stalking. It
definitely.
is stalking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so X there, and
Yeah. With
Juan's
flowers.
like, I don't think so. So she calls Playing, and Playing just happens to be right outside the guitar
And
shop.
she hears
She hears her
Juan hears the
ringtone.
phone ringing, yup.
Oh my god! Yeah, she hears
And
her ringtone,
that's
and she goes
uh-huh.
outside, and Playing is like fumbling, trying to get her phone out of her purse.
Yep.
And yeah, she pulls her aside, and she's like, "We
Yep.
gotta go. We need to talk."
Hmm.
And so they get into another argument
They
about
do.
all this, and Juan pretty much tells Plank, "You're being controlling."
You are, and you're being annoying.
Yeah, and Plank's like, "Everything I do it for you," and she's like, "No, you're doing this for yourself. Like I'm not
Yeah, you're not
asking
doing
you to do this. You're doing this on your own."
exactly. Exactly. And then what does Juan tell Plain?
Juan tells Plank, "I hate you."
Yep.
Because she keeps trying to push Ek onto her without
Mm-hmm.
even asking her what she wants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
That's
tells
right.
she tells Plank that she hates her, and Plank is heartbroken, as she
She
should be.
is.
Um, yeah, and pretty much they Juan tells her that they need to take a step back from each other, basically.
Yes. Juan
And
did the right thing.
yeah, she did. She set a boundary,
But she did.
but Plank does not take that very well.
No, because what does she end up doing, Jazz?
She goes to take a bath,
Yep, sure
and
does.
she again trigger warning.
Yeah,
um,
trigger warning, guys.
she she kind of slips into the bathtub and does not come back up.
Mm.
But we don't find that out until Juan's not Juan. Plank's mom tells Juan to go upstairs and get Plank for like dinner or something. And yeah, Juan tries to open the door. She can't, and she sees water
She's
from underneath the door,
yes, just
and she's
spewing
freaking
out.
out. Yeah, and she's
Mm-hmm.
freaking out trying to get the door open. She can't. Plank's
Mm-hmm.
mom comes up. Plank's mom has a heart condition, so she's already losing it.
Yep.
She's yeah, and then Juan's mom plunges in with the key, unlocks the door. Plank is underneath the water. Juan goes in there, pretty much jumps into that tub and drags her out. Tries to
Yep.
drag her out.
Yep.
And yeah, wow. Yeah, Plank does not take it well.
No, she
Uh,
does not.
if it wasn't such a happy
And
scene, I'd say typical lesbian.
right. True.
But
And basically that's how episode 2 ended.
kind of, yeah. I think that's where it ended, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was there something else? No, that
I
is
think
pretty
so.
much where it ended. Because the next episode
Mm-hmm.
is when she's in the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. That's what episode 2 ends. It was a very
Yeah.
heavy episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
What did you
guys,
think of episode 2, Linda? Besides Ek, what did you think of episode 2?
truthfully, I think overall it was a good episode, but
Mm.
I'm annoyed with play
Yeah, Playing is
and
very annoying in this episode.
in this episode. Yes. Here's the thing. She is doing what she thinks is right for Juan, but has she ever stopped to think, what does Juan want?
Mm.
And even if Juan did tell her what she wanted, I still think she would be like, like, no. I know what's better for you. You don't know what's good, what's better for yourself, right?
Right.
So yeah, I just think that aside from that, good episode, but there's still some things that annoy me a little bit with playing in this episode. As for Egg, he needs to go. We've talked about him enough. Okay. I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
One
Is also a little annoying though in this episode with the way that she just follows whatever Plank tells her to do.
That's true, and that's unfortunate because it really is the dynamic between them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, they both have a lot of like understanding of one another. They still need to understand one another. They really do. But you really see. Here's the thing, you see one really maturing. As for Play, a little bit, but not to that extent. And you guys will kind of see later down the line what we think. But what do you guys think? Or what do you think, Jess?
Plank has a lot going on right now.
She does. She really does.
She does. And she doesn't even know the extent of most of it. Because most of it has to do with her dad. And she doesn't really know.
Yeah.
But, we're gonna find out, I think, the next episode?
I think so. Next episode's gonna be heavy. So.
Or was it the one after that? I don't remember if it's 3 or 4.
I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I think it might be 4.
It might be 4.
But I don't remember correctly. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know down below what you guys think of episode 2 of Affair. Yeah, and if you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you. If you guys are watching on Spotify, thank you. Please support us. As Jazz said,
we don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, we don't want to work anymore. So please support us. You guys can like, comment, and share our podcast. Yeah, and you guys can always check us out, obviously, on YouTube and Spotify. You guys can also find us on TikTok and Instagram. Jazz, any last words?
Let us know if you guys want us to do, like, any type of, like, reaction to, like, fan videos. We thought about it. We talked about doing it, and we probably will. Mm-hmm. But if you guys have any specific ones that you want us to react to, let us know, and we'll try to make it happen. Yeah, definitely let us know. We will be more than likely to react to, like, any fan videos. And let us know which Geo couples you guys would like for us to react to. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed our episode of Affair. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much. Bye! Thank you. Bye!